Right, so the time is 11:55 a.m. We're seeing suspicion set to file public order.
Take your hands on the pockets.
Well, that's a disgrace, that is. Have you seen that? Well, you've done nothing wrong.
Okay then, so what you've just seen is somebody get arrested for a Section 5 public order offence for preaching the Bible. Yes, all he'd done is preach the Bible and now he is arrested. This country is absolutely cooked. Now, I guarantee if he stood there reading from the Quran, preaching the bloody Quran, he wouldn't have been arrested. He probably got a pat on the back. This is the type of Britain we live in now, where our beliefs, our culture is treated like this. If you want to live and respect our culture, you are gonna be arrested by the police for Section 5. Holy crap. Let's just get straight into this video.
He's just getting to the bottom of things now. I'll have an update.
Well, I'll need to provide him with the footage. Film this, John. Do I want this logged?
All we've done is out people this morning. Like, that woman got beat up.
We weren't with you this morning, were we?
Yeah, I know.
We get told something, we have to respond to it.
Yeah, no, I understand that, yeah. And it's frustrating. I see your point, right, your officers, but it's a complete waste of time for a £4 key ring when you're armed police and that, you need to be tackling serious
I
crime.
appreciate that you know the full story, but I wasn't with you 2
Yeah.
hours ago.
Yeah, well, I've got it all on video anyway.
Which is why we're here. We're looking at that.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's why we're here. That's
Yeah, and I appreciate the way you've approached us because you've been nothing but civil.
They've been civil, yeah. Hey, buddy. Right, I'm going to check the RP. Alright, the time is 11:55 a.m. We're seeing suspicion set to file public order.
Take your hands on the pockets.
Well, that's a disgrace, that is. Have you seen that? Well, you've done nothing wrong. Christian preacher.
Wait a minute, so I've actually...
So,
Just stand back a little
yeah.
bit, thank you.
Well, so they're not arresting her in there. I've made a formal complaint to that officer about the alarm and distress she's caused me and the bloke putting his hands on me. That's assault, and it's on video. Him going like that to me.
You see the way they're treating me? It does say on my file that I have, last time you did that, I ended up in hospital with a stroke.
All parents assist their children in getting on or off the ride. Ready for the next ride. Thank you for riding with us today. All ready for the next ride.
He's done nothing wrong. I don't know what's going on here. I'll let Miriam know.
Just message the group.
Sorry about that. No, that's caused me more distress. What about her in there then? I made a complaint to that officer. I want her arrested and that manager... No, but that manager, he put his hands on me. I've made a complaint. Why isn't he being arrested in there and that woman for false calling the police?
Private premises, and they can take you out if they want to, so yeah. But don't go back in there because we've had issues and we don't want to get called back, okay?
Well, no.
Just doing that, yeah?
All right, and you. So you get some serious crime dealt with. Well, there you go.
Okay then, so this is what he was arrested for. Section 5 Public Orders Act of... Well, it was a Section 5 under the Public Orders Act of 1986, which is harassment, alarm or distress. A person is guilty of an offence if he uses threatening or abusive words or behaviour or disorderly behaviour or displays any written sign or visual representation which is threatening or abusive within the hearing or sight of a person likely to be cause harassment, alarm or distress, thereby an offence under this section may be committed in a public place or a private place, except that no offence is being committed where the words or behaviour are used or the written signs or visual representations by a person inside of a dwelling and the other person is inside of another dwelling. So a dwelling, for those that don't know, is a home. And you have to use threatening or abusive words for this to stand in place. Now, they said they had the evidence that what he was doing, that he didn't do these things they are claiming he had done. Now, why didn't the police want to see his evidence? If he could prove his innocence there and then, the police should have investigated properly and seen, well, actually, there's no crime being committed here. But they didn't investigate properly. They refused to see all of the evidence which could have been presented to him. Now, the police are there to investigate and present their investigation to the CPS, which will then decide if they are going to prosecute. The police do not prosecute. They gather evidence, they investigate, and they produce that evidence. This case will probably get thrown out the minute he fingers, and then I hope he sues him for a wrongful arrest and goes after him for Section 26 as well, for misusing their police powers. But all that being said, everything in this is just my opinion. I want to thank my members for being a member. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below. As always, I want to know what you thought of this interaction in the comments down below. Like the videos, it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.